Hey everybody, it's time for another game pickup video, and I'm excited, man. This is a big one. It's a game that I don't know even where to begin. Listen, almost like a month or so ago, it might even be longer. It took a while to actually record this video, but since I've picked it up, this is one of those games that was super high on my list, but since I've picked it up, I've been thinking more and more about it. And yeah, when I look at it, it's sitting right there. I just feel like super excited about it. And I've been thinking this is definitely one of those games that is in my top 10 that I really want to add to my collection. And also this one for a very specific reason because of a sub collection. And it might actually be like in the top 3 games right now in my collection. It's not the most expensive one, but it is definitely high up there. But yeah, I will show the game that I've picked up. And again, it's just one, but I picked it up at the game convention called Collector Fest in Zwolle. And yeah, let's look at that convention first, and then yeah, let's go over and then go over the game that I picked up and added to my collection. Yeah. Yeah, Collector Fest. It was a very nice convention. Yeah, I will call it a game convention, but it is also about like other collectibles. But definitely, there was a very high amount of video games there, way more than I was anticipating. But of course, also a big part of it was about Pokemon. Very happy that I am not a Pokemon card collector because that hobby seems uh, very dangerous. It seems very dangerous, so I'm not touching that at all. Sometimes I'm thinking about it like, do I want to even begin with that? And I'm like, no, man, no. Focus on the video games. It's already expensive enough. But yeah, it was very nice, and it was actually way bigger than I was thinking and anticipating. So that was very cool to see. Definitely want to go there again. But yeah, I got a bin over here with some video games, and the game that I picked up, like I mentioned, is part of a sub collection, and I think if I go over some of the games in the sub collection, you can guess what the game is that I picked up. But yeah, I don't know where to begin. But you know what? This is like one of those collections that I want to say I haven't really shown off before. Maybe one of the games that I've picked up like last year at the game convention in Jouren, the Adventure of Link. This was one of the Zelda games that I was missing out on, and the Adventure of Link. It is one of my favorite Zelda games. I love it. I have some very fun memories of playing like the NES version, and this is one that I wanted to have in my collection. I really like Zelda. Zelda is one of those games where it all began with me and games. When I saw like Zelda on the NES way back then, I knew this is something that I want to play. And when I got Zelda, I always played it and have always played Zelda. I really like Zelda a lot. But yeah, this is one of those games that I already had in my collection. This is the NTSC version. I picked it up when it was new, though, here in the store, which is kind of like odd, like finding an NTSC version here in the Netherlands. But I think at the time I did not even notice it really that much. Maybe someday I will replace this one with the PAL version, because there's this slight difference that the PAL versions, those are numbered and have a different like front cover, and I kind of like this way, like the NES Classic, with the red over there and then the black. I like it, and yeah, reasons maybe I want to replace this one, but very happy that I have these two. But yeah, those are not maybe the most exciting Zelda games for the Game Boy handhelds. And this is definitely focused on the Game Boy handhelds, because I also own a copy of Zelda Link to the Past. This is definitely, I want to say, the Link to the Past is one of my favorite games. Like, this is a game that I could play like every year and still enjoy it like a ton, get lost in that world, and I just really like Link to the Past. And also, this copy has been in my possession since it was released, and this is also my original copy. Now, of course, we also need to have like Zelda the Minish Cap. Also, this one is in a very good condition. Like all my Zelda handheld games are in a very good condition. Minish Cap, I need to replay this one again. I remember really liking it and really like the art style of this one. Also, similar to Link to the Past, purchased this one when it was new, and this is my original copy. And like I said, I like Zelda a lot, and whenever I could, I would buy those games brand new. But yeah, I know, man. This is a crazy sub collection. I'm very happy with them. It sucks that they are in a box, but I'm fixing that situation. I'm fixing it. Another Zelda game that I own for the handheld is Game Boy Color. For the Game Boy Color is The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons. This is the PAL version, and also in a very mint condition. This is also my original copy. I purchased this around the time when it was new, but maybe a bit later, and I remember paying around like 20 euros for this one. But it has been in my possession for almost since the release, and always took a lot of care of it, and it has always been stored like in a box or displayed like in a case like this. But of course, if you have Oracle of Seasons, you also need to have Oracle of Ages. This is the NTSC release, which is a weird thing though, because when I purchased this one, at the same time, I also purchased this one. So these two came from the same store and purchased at the same day, at the same time. But yeah, weirdly enough, they had the NTSC version. Also did not pay attention to that at the time because I think of the price as well, because I want to say around like I paid around like 20 or 25 for both of these, but let's just say 20. But yeah, this one is also in a very mint condition, and yeah, it is complete. I like Zelda. Did I say that already? I like Zelda a lot, man. It's just a wonderful, wonderful game series. And then we have, yeah, the next one. I don't know. Actually, yeah, this one also very near and dear to me. This is Zelda Link's Awakening. This is just such a fantastic Zelda game, man. I like this one a lot. It is such a good game. Played this one a ton, and this is also somewhat of my original copy. We'll try to keep it short. It is actually a short story. When it was launched, I was not able to purchase it, and I didn't get it like right away. But I purchased this one from a friend for around maybe. This is the difficult part because it has been such a long time that we didn't have like euros, but it might have been like maybe 10 euros or so. It was for 20 gulden, the old day currency of the Netherlands. But yeah, this is also complete in box, and yeah, also still like in a decent condition. Not like the best, but good enough for me, man. But Link's Awakening, yeah, like I said, I like Link's Awakening. They did such a fantastic job to translate like Zelda to like in a handheld format, like the length of the dungeons and what you have to do, like getting the items in the dungeons and like the instruments and the music. Very emotional. I also really like the Switch version of Link's Awakening. It really captured that, like the art style of like Link's Awakening. It just fits really well. But this is such a fantastic game. I love it a lot. But yeah, if you paid attention, you know that there's one version missing from this sub collection. There's one missing, and maybe it's time to upgrade this version. And there it is. It is The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening DX for the Game Boy Color. Yeah, man. I'm super excited about this one. Weirdly enough, it is a version that I never had in my possession. Never owned it. I think that is due to the fact that I never had a Game Boy Color when I grew up. So in my mind, it was never a game that I was able to play. So I never actually bothered to actually pick it up. And also along the years, never really considered picking it up because I had the original version, which I already enjoyed like a ton. But yeah, man, this one was missing from that sub collection with all the handheld games from the Zelda series with the Game Boy Color, or Game Boy Advanced. I do own some of the other ones for the 3DS and the DS, of course. Maybe at some point I will show my whole Zelda game collection. But yeah, this is definitely the one that was super high on the list. This is the one that I wanted to get. Now, last year I started visiting like game conventions and was always asking, do you have Link's Awakening DX? Because this one was so high on the list. But it is also a game that I really wanted to take my time with actually finding it and getting it. Because, yeah, I saw it online. But, yeah, really wanted to pick it up in person because I wanted to make sure that the condition was actually very good. And yeah, this one is in a very good condition. And yeah, man, Link's Awakening. Did I already say that I really like Zelda and I really like Link's Awakening? It's such a fantastic game. I really want to play this one now. Although it is the same, although there's an extra dungeon and it is in color, I just want to see it in color now and just play it again. It's a good excuse to play Link's Awakening again. But yeah, this is just look at it, man. It's in a very nice condition. There are multiple variants of this, and I'm not too sure though. But there are versions without the the foil, like with this effect on the box. And I want to say the first print actually has it, and later prints did not have that effect on the box. So either way, happy with that one. I see it without more often. I will get it out of the box, but yeah, everything is like in a very good condition. While I try to carefully get it out of the box, just a big thank you to the vendor. Chances are there is a small chance that you actually see this. Thanks again, appreciate it a ton. Because yeah, like I said, at every game convention I was asking, do you have, at multiple vendors, do you have like Link's Awakening DX? And actually noticed that more people were searching for Link's Awakening DX. But yeah, in Tilburg, when I asked it to a vendor, they actually said, yeah, I have it though, but did not bring it along with me. But yeah, we stayed in contact, and actually after Collector Fest, I was thinking, well, if they are there, I will ask them like, hey, are you able to bring it along to Tilburg? Because I want to purchase it, but I do want to purchase it in person. But yeah, luckily at Collector Fest they were there, and they actually had Link's Awakening DX with them. So when I saw it like within 10 minutes while being there, I knew like, yeah, this is Destiny. I have to pick this one up. And this is the only game that I'm picking up over there. But yeah, it has a couple of the inserts. This is more like a poster for the Pokemon Stadium DX and maybe some other stuff. And of course the manual is the Dutch version of the manual. The manual, yeah, it is in a good condition. There's some, usage there, but I don't care, man. Like, it has been used, kind of like it. It is like in a good condition. But yeah, more importantly, like the card itself, like look at this. Yeah, it is, I want to say it is very minty. And yeah, it is just such a fantastic game. Really like it. And this is the condition that I was looking for. Because yeah, I've seen some other versions like online. And it was never really correct or good enough. It was always maybe a bit too high for the state it was in. And it was actually perfect. Yeah, man. Love it. Carefully put it back into the box. There you go. But yeah, here it is. Zelda Link's Awakening DX for the Game Boy Color. Now, I will definitely check this one out soonish. Just play it. Maybe live stream it as well. Want to say I live streamed the first one already, but yeah, just look at this. I like the box. I want to say like the NTSC version has just a similar box as to the original Link's Awakening, but yeah, the PAL version is in black. I really like the look of this one. I'm happy. I'm super happy. And like I said at the intro, this might be one of my favorite games that I have right now in my collection, for sure. there are some other ones, but this one is like really high up there. It might be in my top 3. I really kind of have to think about it before I say, like, yeah, it's in my top 3. But it is one that I would consider being in the top 3 right now. Until the day I get like the NES version complete in box in a mint condition. Don't have that one. Maybe someday. Look at this. Oh man, I like that effect. That over there. That's cool. But yeah, that's gonna do it. It's only one game, but it's a big one. And a game like this deserves sole focus in a game pickup video, if you ask me. But yeah, that is my sub collection with the Zelda games. And like I said, maybe at some point I will make a video of all the Zelda games that I own. Maybe go a bit more in depth about like Zelda and why I like it. But for now, yeah, this is gonna do it. And like I said, also, I want to display these games. That is actually something that I mentioned a while ago when I was figuring out like the rows over there. Still working on it, still thinking about it, because that is definitely not working out, like removing those NES games. It's very tricky. But once I've fixed it and have a solution, I really want to display like all these Zelda handheld games like somewhere over there. Because the box art is cool, like the boxes are cool. And I don't own like a ton of like Game Boy games in box. Just a couple of them. Besides like the Zelda games. But yeah. I'm very happy with this one. So thanks again to the vendor. Appreciate it a ton. What I also appreciate is all the likes and the subscribes in the last couple of weeks. So thanks again for watching and for the likes and the subscribes. That is gonna do it. Next week there might be another game pickup video with a couple of like random games, or maybe some horror games even. Who knows? You just have to check out next week's video. Thanks all for watching, and again, thanks all for the likes and the subscribes. I highly appreciate it. And yeah, have a nice day. See you all later.